トロントブルージェイズの岡本和真が日本時間2日、敵地ターゲットフィールドで行われたミネソタツインズ戦に4番3塁でスタメン出場し、4回に6号ソロ、5回に7号ツーラン本塁打を放ちました。地元カナダやアメリカの記者からも驚きの声が上がっています。岡本は2対2で迎えた4回、先頭打者として再びウッズ・リチャードソンと対戦。カウント3ボール1ストライクから5球目の真ん中に入った136キロのスライダーを完璧に捉え、レフト席へ叩き込みました。 MLB 公式データサイトベースボールサバントによると、4月25日のクリーブランドガーディアンズ戦以来6試合ぶりとなる一発は、打球速度 104.8 マイル、約 168.7 キロ、飛距離390フィート、約 118.9 メートル、角度29度を計測しました。さらに2点リードの5回、一死一塁で迎えた第3打席では、ウッズ・リチャードソンの初球、内角低めの140キロのスプリットを捉え、再びレフト席へ運びました。これが1試合2本目となる7号2ラン。打球速度 100.2 マイル、約 177.4 キロ、飛距離374フィート、約 114.0 メートル、角度22度を記録する豪快な一発となりました。2打席連続アーチで存在感を示した岡本に、現地実況も大興奮。バットが温まってきた。失投を仕留める方法を知っている選手だと称賛し、北米の野球への適応力にも注目していました。これらの模様を日本語字幕付きでご紹介します。
Okamoto rolled over a fastball in the middle of the plate to shortstop in that first at bat, and again thinking about letting that ball travel, let it get deeper, thinking more right center.
And this ball is hit high and deep to left field, and that ball is gone. A big one for Kazuma Okamoto, his team leading 6th of the season. It's 3-2.
Right out over the plate. Wait just a fraction of a second longer, and he is all over this pitch. Talked about him backing up in the box, talked about him getting just inching closer to the plate, maybe just an inch, but just to be able to cover that outside, and he covers that slider, a flat one, in the middle of the zone on the outside part.
And he looks pretty happy to be wearing that jacket.
Well, we talked about that in the open, Ben. The Blue Jays trying to get this offense going. It has not been a great month of April, but now the calendar has turned to May. And John Schneider, these coaches, these hitters, I think they talk hitting every single day and how they can get things going. And that was my point. Maybe one way to do it is doing damage with one swing of the bat. It's a solo shot for Okamoto. As a manager, you'd love to see that happen with a couple guys on, but baby steps for now. Varsho last night, Blue Jays third baseman tonight.
Okamoto's 6 homers are 2 ahead of anyone else on the Blue Jays. Varsho has 4, so does Jesus Sanchez. Okamoto waiting on deck, homered his last time up to give the Blue Jays the lead. From Montreal, as Okamoto drives one again. Outman back, looking up, it's gone! 2 homers in the Twin Cities for Kazuma Okamoto, and the Blue Jays are up 4.
Okamoto feeling very comfortable in the batter's box. He puts a good swing on this. The splitter's coming down and in right into his barrel, and he puts the jacket on again.
They're going to start tailoring it to him. His 7th home run of the year to lead the team.
Well, his first home run, he really covered a slider that was away from him. And it's the same approach, but it's because the splitter's off speed and it's coming down and in. You can easily pull the hands in and get to it.
It's Okamoto's first multi-homer game in the majors. It's also the Blue Jays' first multi-homer game of the season. Well, you asked for a couple home runs, Joe, and they've provided to you.
And this one came with a runner on base, so that's an even sweeter one if you're John Schneider, because this is what he's been talking about. Big hits with runners on base, and especially tapping into the power. I think that's what Okamoto is going to be for this team when Schneider refers to damage hitters, contact hitters, hitters that can see a lot of pitches, grind out at bats. Okamoto is a damage hitter. He can do a lot of damage power-wise.
Kazuma Okamoto,
not the most vocal guy
you will find, but you don't have to be vocal to be a leader. I think there's a misconception that the loudest guy in the room is always the leader, and it's a lot of times it's that guy who just shows you how to do it and doesn't tell you how to do it.
Okamoto is going to give Toronto the lead right back. His bat warming up. That's his 4th home run over his last 13 games, now 6 this season. And Toronto answers back 3-2 Blue Jays.
Well, made some adjustments as his season has gone along, and he's unlocked that power. They anticipate, also need him to hit somewhere in that 25 home run range. Signed him to be a power source and starting to tap into that power.
You know, Okamoto signed with the Blue Jays in January after a long 11-year career playing in Japan, and he had some huge home run seasons in Japan. Talking about a 41 home run season in 2023, a 39 home run season in 2021. So he was signed to bring some more thump and power, you know, to this Blue Jay lineup, and he was struggling. You're right, Morning. When the Twins saw Toronto, he sat for a day, was striking out a lot, not much happening, but you know, settling in here a little bit, and the power is certainly coming out.
There's an adjustment he made in his stance that we'll get into the next time he comes up. But a quick adjustment, you know, a lot of times guys will go a couple months, half a season, whatever. He made an adjustment in his stance almost immediately to try and counter the ways he was getting out, he was getting pitched.
Have a man on, leading by 2, and here comes Kazuma Okamoto, who's 1 for 2 tonight with a home run. And again, trouble. A laser to left, and he's homered again. A splitter to his liking, and for the 2nd straight at bat, Okamoto takes Woods Richardson to the left field bleachers, and it's 6-2 Toronto.
It was a 3-1 slider the last time up. This one a split. And he went down and stayed through the zone on it. It just kind of ran right into his barrel. That is a guy, throughout the course of his career, knows how to punish mistakes. He has hit a ton of home runs, as we highlighted his last time up. And he's really starting to settle in, get comfortable there in Toronto. Plenty of experience in Japan and plenty of experience hitting home runs. After a difficult start that you could have asked for much more. You never know how guys coming over new to the league, new pitchers, new ballparks, everything is different. Language challenge also, so he's done a great job of adjusting quickly. Well, this is kind of what I've been referring to for the first 3 at-bats, but earlier in the year is on the left. He was further up in the box. Later in the year, he moved a little bit closer to the plate and moved back to give himself a little more time. He was getting beat by some fastballs up and away, so he got a little closer to the plate, but then also he's kind of got that move where he's got lower half move and the hands have a little bit of movement as well. And you see on the left, that's a pretty big adjustment to make 2 weeks into the season. It was basically before their last road trip. This is something they identified. He made the change. And as we see tonight and recently, he's been hitting a ton of home runs and just buying himself a little bit more time for him to make that move and then to recognize pitches. You see more velocity here in North America. There's just a lot more guys that throw harder as compared to in Japan.
And draws a walk. So he is on for the 3rd time tonight.
This guy right here, right? They've been yelling and screaming for some guy to step up in the cleanup spot. 2.5 weeks ago, no way he's covering that. All of a sudden, he's landing a little bit more closed, shoulder square to the baseball, finished barrel above head to sort of throw it in the air. Right here, I just hit a ball away. First pitch, what am I looking for? It's baseball 101. I'm looking in, I'm getting it down, turning and burning. Baby, that's exactly what you do in the cleanoff spot. So sometimes it takes a village, right? 2 guys with 2 or more RBIs, 4 guys with a run scored. That's called a team win.
Yeah, just to flip the script from last night where the Twins were going deep and Jays couldn't get anything going. So back on even terms in this series. And Arden Zwelling standing by at Target Field with Kaz Okamoto.
2 home runs and a walk today for Kazuma Okamoto, and Kaz, the first homer comes on a slider away. How much have the adjustments you made recently in the box helped you cover pitches like those?
一番最初のホームラン、はスライダー、を、レフトに運んだと思うんですけど、どういうふうにして最近アジャストしてきましたかと。
いやもう毎日練習を重ねて、コーチの方と話しながらやってるので、今日は捉えられてよかったなと思います。
Swinging a lot every day, practicing, and then I've been chatting with the coaches and just discussing what I can do to better myself every day.
Second homer is a splitter in. You see tons of splitters in Japan. It's kind of having a resurgence here in MLB. How familiar did that swing feel against that pitch?
2本目のホームランはスプリットで、ホームラン打ったと思うんですけど、日本で見てきたような球かなって思うんですけど、それはどういうふうにして対応しましたかと。
いや本当に反応でうまく打てたかなと思います。はい。
Yeah, I just reacted on that splitter and was able to hit a home run right there.
You certainly seem to be finding a comfort level here in May against MLB pitching. What are some of the biggest factors that have allowed you to get to this point?
5月に入って、こっちメジャーでのピッチングにちょっと慣れてきてるかなって感じてますけど、カズマさん自身どう思いますかと。
そうですね、もう毎日試合に出てるので、しっかりそこで自分のパフォーマンスを出せるように準備していきたいなと思います。
As long as I'm in that lineup every day, my job is to, perform for the team. So, I'm glad I was able to come through for the team right there for today.
Kaz, Yusuke, thanks so much, guys.
Thank you.
On Thursday, they win 7-3 on this night. I'm guessing John Schneider a lot happier with how things went on this night.
They're all right. I think he's covering more than just the fastball right now, which is really good to see. We talked before the game about really swinging with some intent, and he led the charge, man. Just missed his third one there, his last AB. There's a lot to like. I've been pretty steady with saying this guy can hit, and it's going to take a little bit of time to adjust to the pitching here. But I just like the way he kind of went after every swing tonight and controlled the zone really well with the walks too.
The way he's made adjustments with the walks, just moving around, how difficult is that for a guy like him?
Yeah, I mean, we're asking a lot out of him, man. Both sides of the ball, adjust your whole life and come over here and play, So it's hard for a hitter, and, everything looks a little bit different when you move in the box, whether it's a fastball or breaking ball, and it's not as easy as he's making it look. It's credit to him and credit to Pop for kind of identifying that and making a quick adjustment. So hopefully he can keep rolling, man, but he's got that kind of ability to hit the ball hard. I think when he's really good, he's swinging like that, and he's swinging at good pitches. And I think that kind of comes with time and understanding kind of how he's being pitched and what each pitch kind of looks like to him. So I think when he's at his best, again, I go back to spring training where you identify kind of a skill set and you just say, okay, go do it. It may take a little bit of time to adjust. And the skill set being, hit the ball hard, hit some homers, and then put the ball in play with 2 strikes, So it's not like an all or nothing sellout. We want you to slug yourself into good counts, but he has the ability to kind of, maneuver the barrel too.
John, if he keeps doing this, how does that impact the rest of the lineup around him, especially Vladdy?
Yeah, it's nice, again, like talking before the game, how you don't want anyone to feel too much pressure or try to do too much. And when you have a guy that's swinging the bat well behind Vladimir and you have a little bit of a presence, I think that allows him and people in front of him and people behind him to kind of do their thing too. So hopefully he can kind of keep it rolling, and you don't want to get too caught up in it, but I think he's making some really, really good adjustments in real time, and it allows everyone to kind of just do their thing, and we're still, again, we're close. I think we're searching for it a little bit with some of the new guys and some guys that have come up, and if you get a guy that can kind of do that, I think really for Vlad too, and George, it kind of allows them to be them.
Kazuma hit his first multi home run in MLB.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think of his performance today and his play over the last few games?
His last few games have been really, really important for us, I think, when you're trying to, scratch out some wins. Hopefully this isn't his last multi-home run game. We always joke with guys that anyone can hit 1, but can you hit 2? Yeah, it's kind of a line from George. But I think he has the ability to do that. His track record is what it is in Japan, and you're talking about 30 homers a year, and he's got, a quick 7 in the first month or so. So he's been right in the middle of when we're going good and driving in runs and taking really good swings.